like it's been a year. You guys have lived together for that long. If you're not in love with your boyfriend either, maybe it's time to say adios to him and the roomie.
Didn't we do an episode where it's like, are you meeting your relationship needs? Like, it sounds like he was filling a lot of voids that your man wasn't getting you. And even though you're not attracted to him or stuff, it's still kind of like an emotional connection.
It is. It is. I feel very emotionally connected to all of my friends, but with my guy friends, I have to set certain boundaries for.
Absolutely, especially if you are in a relationship. There are big boundaries. This guy sounds like he was straight courting you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree. Welcome to the Keeping It Casual podcast.
I'm married. I'm a mom, so I get it.
And Lord save me, because I am dating.
We're more than just a sex-positive dating and relationship podcast.
We want to share the perspectives on every kind of relationship while giving a voice to our listeners.
Plus tons of tips to boss up your life.
And sex life.
Your Vegas girls are here for you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hello and good evening.
Good evening. We're back.
Yes, we took a little vacation. It was separate vacations, but we both had fun. We hope you enjoyed the Patreon. A lot of people actually slid into our DMs and said they did. Like, a lot of dudes were oh man, so no side dick in the in the dating profiles.
Well, side dick is now the hot thing, so I like that. We got some new male patrons, and that's kind of exciting because, you know, ladies, you are our demo, but we'll make room for the boys too.
Well, and then they were like, so it's not cool to have like a fish in your picture, and it's like, no,
we don't care about fish.
No. You know what's funny is I was talking to one of our DM slides. We talked about him a few weeks ago, how he got catfished.
Yeah.
I was saying to him, I feel like ladies should write the dating profiles for men and vice versa. So like when I set up my Bumble profile, I was texting my guy best friend, what type of photos should I use? Like, what should I say? And he helped me set up my profile, and it got me a lot of hits, and then I deleted it because it wasn't benefiting me.
You're just like, I'm not into it right now.
I'm not. I just want to. I loved meeting people being set up. I love meeting people naturally. Yeah. Dating apps are not where it's at for me right now.
I feel like we're getting back to getting comfortable to go out again. I mean, it's there's the light at the end of the tunnel is my favorite saying lately, because people are just all feeling it in different ways. And I'm so excited. Just want to give a big shout to our sponsor, Like a Kitten. They're hooking up that super sexy giveaway this month. So wait to hear if you're the winner.
Rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Sorry, my phone keeps telling, no, not my phone, my watch keeps telling me to do things.
Bree got an Apple Watch and it's a bossy motherfucker.
It is. It just told me that my stand goal has been achieved, but it also told me to work out all in like the same 5 minutes. And I'm like, what do you want from me?
How do we, there's a stand goal?
Yes, it wants me to stand at least 12 hours a day.
That sounds like a lot.
Not repetitively, but just like within 12 hours, make sure I'm up and moving and doing stuff, not just like laying in bed doing nothing.
Yeah, you're like, it keeps popping on and doing things.
It does. It'll tell me to breathe, and I'm like, am I dead?
What does it do? Does it like buzz your hand?
Yes, it'll like vibrate on it, which I love when I'm using the navigation system. It'll vibrate when I'm getting ready to turn and stuff like that. It like prepares me. But this thing, my boss keeps telling me to throw it away. He's like, it's just tracking you. Throw it away. And I'm like, your phone tracks you.
That sounds like my husband. Yeah, he's got no GPS, no social media. Everything is cleared. It's like, what's going on? He might be a secret agent, guys. I'm not even sure.
My boss might be too. I got to drive his fucking brand new Lincoln, $90,000 Lincoln Navigator today.
I heard about those. I have an Navi. The new ones have massage seats.
Yes, it's like when you go get your toes done and they have the massage chairs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's in the car. And I didn't know, and I hit a button thinking it was gonna move my seat forward, but it turned the massage on, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh God, you're like, whoa, whoa. You know when it's like weird and starts massaging your butt and squeezing your legs?
I hated every second of it. I was like, how do I turn this off? I can't drive like this.
Well, the good part about that is the passenger seat does that. And I'd be like, Chris, take the keys every time.
Because it's a push start. I couldn't even find the push start because it was hidden away somewhere. I was like, how do people, I was like, rich people are weird and need weird accommodations that I don't.
I know. It's like, do you need that when you're driving? I just need to be massaged to sleep. I don't think so. Danger.
I feel like that's like an accident waiting to happen, having massage while you're driving. I feel like I would fall asleep.
Even when I get the butt warmers, you know, I have those butt warmers in there. They're like nice. Like sometimes I'm like, I gotta turn this off. I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah. Okay. But before we get into our little time away, we do need to address the elephant in the room, which was we hyped up a guest who ghosted us.
What the fuck, man? How about confirming like twice that you're so excited and can't wait to do it, and then MIA? Don't be flaky, people. It's totally waste of people's time.
It is. But you know what? I will say this. In the past 3 years, we have only had 3 people fake on us. They've only faked on us. Flake on us. So I appreciate all of our guests who have committed to this and gone through the nonsense with us. You guys are badasses, and we do have some really cool guests coming up.
Oh yeah, April is booked, and we just can't wait to introduce you to some fly ass ladies. Okay, so I got back from Florida, guys. I took off to Tampa. It was a little memorial. My girlfriend from high school passed away, but it was really special because there was 6 girls that got together, and we were all cool with our husbands and boyfriends and kids, and they're like, go and be together, ladies. And we had the most magical time. And Florida is a blast. The beaches are open. It was just fun. You know, Tampa has this beautiful like river walk, and they have these rooftop bars. So views on views on views. It was very fun.
Did you get low?
Yes, I did. We were up in the hotel rooms till like 3:30. It was just like drinking, and you know.
Did the chicken heads make noise?
Well, yes, we were the chicken heads. It was so funny because the first night of our hotel, like there was no hot water. I was like, this will not stand. The guy's like, yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop your room rate to $50. I was like,
yeah, you are.
No, I was like, yeah, but here's the thing. If I wanted to go camping without a hot shower, I would have went camping. I'm at a hotel. Your number one thing to provide is hot water and a shower. And he goes, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to comp that room. I was like, you rock. I will continue staying here the next 3 nights. So yeah, that was annoying. But my girls were like, fuck yeah, she's still here.
I would have
Same
been
girl from high school.
so mad. I would have been like, and you're gonna give me the presidential suite, right?
I tried to get us to move. They're like, we're all sold out. I was like, okay. So we took the free room. And
what happened to their hot water?
I don't know. First of all, they were like working on the hallway. So we got off the elevator. The whole hallway was like, it was literally like plastic wrapped down the hallway, down the floors and some of the doors. And I was like, is this the fucking Dexter hallway? Like we got really drunk, and I was like, okay, somebody like drag me down the hallway by my feet and we'll pretend I'm dead. And we were like, no, that's probably not going to go off. It was, yeah, we had a lot of drunken good times.
That is fantastic. But I wish keepers could see my face right now, because I would have been so mad. I would have been like,
it was spring break, so everything was sold out. But yeah, the whole floor was being renovated. The whole floor is being renovated. So every other hotel room was like covered in plastic. And I was like, this looks like Dexter is ready to kill somebody. So that was the running joke. But
I'm happy you didn't get murdered.
Thank you. But one thing I did realize with this vacation was that, you know, all of us girls, we haven't seen each other, and we've been friends since we were 15 years old. This is like 30 years of friendship. This is a lot. I don't know if I'm mathing right, but
you're not. But it's okay.
25. It's 80 years of friendship, guys. Anyways, but we were like, we don't need to wait till something terrible happens to get together. So we decided we're going to do an annual babes trip, and you're coming. I think we're going to go to Florida Keys next.
Cool.
Yeah. So next
just
year,
make sure that
March,
make sure none of my fucking cousins get pregnant, because that's what stopped me from going this time.
I know Bree was going to join us too. It would have been really cool. So it was really special, and just reminded us that it is important to get together with the people you love, no matter how far or how close they are. If you love them, make time to go see them. It's important.
You know, that's funny, because when I was in Los Angeles with my family, that's something I just realized too. Like, Worth family parties, we threw a baby shower, but it was still a party. This is my Latina side of the family. So like when we do a party, it's a party. And as we're like standing in the garage, pool table's going, we're all drinking, we're smoking a little chiba and, you know, doing our thing. I looked around and I looked at my cousin and I was like, God, I fucking miss this. I was like, I miss you guys so much. I was like, and she goes, every weekend it's like this at my house, so come over. And I was like, I can't come every weekend, but shit, I'm gonna try. So what brought me out to California was my cousin Joshua, who is our biggest fan, mind you. He's like,
Josh? I love it. The dudes are happening in 2021.
He told me, he was like, I tell everybody my cousin's famous, and I was like, well, I'm not famous, but okay. He's like, I tell everybody that they have to listen to your podcast, and he does construction. He's like, I tell all my boys that they gotta listen while they're working.
They like tune into the episode. We're all about bangs.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, why is Josh making us listen to this shit? so he's like, no, I tell everybody they gotta listen to my cousin's podcast. And I was like, thank you, Josh. My cousin Joshua was perpetual bachelor. I'm never getting married. I'm never having kids. Like, had like sugar mamas, was like, had a job that brought him all over the United States. He would spend weeks in Vegas, weeks in Hawaii. And then he got married. And he got married to his booty call of 5 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So she was probably the same way. I didn't get married. I'm just keeping it casual.
No, she wanted kids and she wanted to get married. And she looked at my cousin like a little fuck boy. She was like, he's just a little fuck boy. Fuck him. Whatever. She's like, we'll have fun, but whatever. And then they were both at a party one night, and his sister showed up, and he saw the way she interacted with his sister, and he was like, I'm in love with this woman.
Oh, yeah. When you see them like interact kind of like either around your family or they do something sweet for a stranger, you see how they are around puppies or children, you're like, oh, they're the one.
Exactly. And he was like, I'm in love with this woman. And then he told her, he was like, I want to be with you. And she was like, you don't want kids, so nope.
Oh.
And he was like, I want to be with you, and I want kids with you, and I want to be with you. And
you want all those things.
Yeah. Oh. It's such a feel-good story.
It is. And I feel like I mean, I think when, before Chris, I was like, never get married, not having kids. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And then you find somebody that you're like, I want to do all the things with you. It's really powerful. It could be somebody you're with. You're like, I don't want any of that.
Yeah. What's so funny is I think Chris has always been very family oriented. So he knew he wanted a family and like a wife and stuff. So in this situation, you are my cousin. You're my fuckboy cousin.
I'm always the dude. I am such the dude in relationships. It's really ridiculous.
I mean, I'm the fuckboy too. We realized this. We were on Jake Gallen's podcast, and I was saying something, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm such a fuckboy."
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. We had him on a few weeks ago, and he had us on his podcast yesterday. And it was just a blast. His whole like studio apartment is set up to looks like it's shooting porn because he loves to film his podcast. And we were like, "Dude, you gotta you gotta warn girls for you bring them back here. Just say they can't walk up into this without a little bit of explanation. You're gonna be like, oh my god."
We are gonna turn Jake into the perfect boyfriend, the two of us.
He really is. He's a bachelor, ladies. So if you have checked him out, slide into the DMs. We highly recommend him.
Yes, and we'll make sure he treats you right, because we're in this group chat together, and he said something, and I was like, don't worry, you can use MJ and I as practice.
We got home, we were talking about, when you get home, when a nice move not to text a girl too soon and be too eager. If you've had a date, you don't want to feel like, we talked about how soon can you text. And Bree was always been the one that mentions like, I always like to make sure that I send a text I got home safe. And if you're the dude that is like, text me when you get home, that gives the girl a comfortable opportunity to text you and not feel too eager. And you as well to text and not feel too overzealous. So we got home and I texted him. I said, made it home safely.
And I said, me too.
Yeah. He's like, oh, damn, I missed my mark there. We're like, we'll teach you.
We're two older and wiser women who can teach a little 29-year-old.
Yeah. He's like, you're the relationship queen. So
that's what he said.
Yeah. So we're here for you all, guys. Oh,
my love life's a disaster though. I don't know what's wrong with me. My life feels like a disaster right now.
Well, you've just slowly coming out of something. So I feel like it's that midpoint where you're like, what am I doing? Like, I want attention, but do I want attention?
Well, I haven't been feeling pretty. And I didn't feel very desired in my last relationship.
I'm going to stop you right there because your makeup looks flawless right here. Like,
I don't have any makeup on except for eyebrows.
Stop. Well, you need to stop and give me that ring light you have because you're a glowing goddess right now.
Oh, I'm shiny from lotion.
The highlight.
No, that's just shine. That's just oil on my face.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I just haven't been feeling pretty. I just haven't been feeling desired. And like I said in my last thing, I just didn't feel very desired at all by this man. Like,
Okay.
I felt more like a sports buddy than anything now that I'm looking back on things. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was telling my friend today, I was like, can you just like pay a dude to hit on me so I feel pretty? And he goes, you think I would have to pay somebody, question mark. And I was like, yeah, I do.
You know what it is? It's getting back out there, being single in this weird new world, and this you're in the whole transition phase. And I'm not even worried about you because you're super funny and cool and sexy. And I can't wait to see who the next runner up is.
Oh,
I'm excited. We're all waiting for the stories. My story ain't gonna change for a while. So
you're like, me and Chris are doing me and Chris things.
yeah, he's gambling right now. We had the kids. We sent the kids to grandma's. I was like, babe, you just watch them for a whole week. He was dad for a week while I was on vacation. I said, go out tonight and do whatever. He's like, nobody wants to hang out. I go out tonight and do whatever. So he took himself gambling. I'll pick him up later.
Okay, good.
All the free drinks.
Good. You go pick him up and have freaky drink sex.
Yeah. I'm excited for I'm going to crack open that bottle of wine. But here's another exciting thing in my life. It's crazy because, I get back from a week of vacation. You feel frustrated and stressed and all that. I was gone like 6 days. And the next morning, kids are pissing me off, getting on my nerves. I'm just jumping back into my like grindy routine where I'm kind of, get frustrated and short-handled. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just came off vacation. I should be in a better mood. And I realized like what I had was like a nice break of just me and no responsibilities. And coming up after spring break, which is next week in Vegas, my 5-year-old will be going to kindergarten 5 days a week. And my 3-year-old, I don't even know who my kids are. My 6-year-old and my 3-year-old my 3-year-old starting preschool a couple days a week. So that means 2 days a week of uninterrupted, just me time.
Mommy time. Good for you.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself. I don't even know. I will be above and beyond. Watch out, guys. We'll be coming in hot with like 6 podcasts a week.
No, we won't.
No, but I feel like that's what I need. It's like you can escape all your problems. You come back, they're going to be there until something in your life shifts or you make intentional changes. Like, sometimes the vacation ain't going to fix everything,
That's true. That's like families who go on vacation or couples who go on vacation to avoid divorce, but then end up getting divorced anyway.
That's like the last straw when you're in a relationship and you feel like it's not going well. You straight up have the vacation and see if you can have fun on vacation.
All right. Well, we got this advice email that we need to get into.
Yeah. All right. All right, who's ready for the monthly Keeping It Casual swag giveaway?
I know I am.
Because we are giving out vibrators from our lady loves over there at Like a Kitten.
And you know what? I got caught masturbating with my Like a Kitten vibrator.
By who?
My roommate.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to talk about more of that in the show. But you can either get your choice of the Fly Me to the Moon or the Hidden Treasure, and you can check out which one you want at likeakitten.com. But who is our winner this month?
Drum roll. Our winner is Holly F. Pals and Friends, 5 stars. This podcast is exactly what I've needed during I'm assuming quarantine, the short version.
It's like war, but quarantine. I like that. War.
Just some friends talking about stuff that I care about because everyone cares about this kind of stuff. Aw, thank you. Send us an email to feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com and let us know which one you want and give us your address.
Yeah, we'll send it right over. And if you want to get in on those monthly giveaways, all you got to do, rate and review on Apple Podcasts. And we're also want to thank our Patreons. We got more patrons this month. We also do bonus giveaways right there. Mid-April is the next one. So if you want to jump onto that Patreon, just join at the $5 level.
And it's going to be a very beautiful gift. Now, back to the show. There we go. Need advice now is the subject. And they sent this a few weeks ago, so I'm sorry. We were on vacation.
We needed vacations now, but we're here.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day.
Is it a guy or a girl?
This is a lady. I moved in with my boyfriend who had a roommate during quarantine last April. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wow.
Because he didn't want me to be alone. I was living alone by myself at the time. He was still working. Probably a month later, I lost my job, and soon after, his roommate got furloughed. Well, me and the roomie became buddies. We would watch shows together, stay up late playing video games because neither of us were working. We would walk my boyfriend's dog together. It all seemed to be so innocent.
Oh, does it? Okay, keep going.
But I started feeling like things were getting too close when he would do little things, sweet, thoughtful things, like make me breakfast, call me when he was out to ask if I needed anything, show up with my favorite snacks, little things my boyfriend didn't even do. It felt a little too much.
Oh, no. She's probably like, but I'll take it because boyfriend ain't doing it. Ooh.
So I backed off and even started to nudge him towards dating on the apps, and he said he did. My boyfriend went to go visit his family earlier this month, and while he was away, the roommate said he was in love with me.
Oh. Did we see this coming? That's hard. Oh, no. Okay,
this was a couple weeks ago, and I feel beyond uncomfortable. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but it has made things awkward, and I don't even know how or if I should bring it up to my boyfriend. No, it would probably ruin their friendship. But, you know, Elise is involved, and it just feels icky. Plus, he's not a bad guy. I'm just not in love with him or even into him like that. We just kind of got stuck together, formed a bond, and he read into everything too much. What's a girl to do? JK, hot commercial, by the way. Got my attention. Love the show. I've told my sister about it, too, and told her to go do a rating and review so we could get vibrators. It might be all I have left after this. Hope you ship to Vancouver. Thanks, Riss.
I love it. She's like, and P.S. send me vibrators.
We might send you one. Wow.
So.
This is a lot to unpack in one small little email.
First
move
of all,
out.
I feel like, yeah. It's time to get your own place again and maybe talk your boyfriend into it. But yeah, I agree with Bree. Don't tell him. It's just gonna make things weird. He is your primary relationship. So this other guy, you're gonna have to. And I'd imagine since you formed a bond in a friendship, and some dude tells you he loves you, that you feel like, you know, I don't.
I'm sorry. It's fucking Violet's just running across the background.
No, she's destroying couch. What the fuck? Sorry.
This is keeping it casual bloopers right here. I hope
What is going on? She's taking them all off the whole couch. Violet!
Okay, so you realize I'm putting Violet destroying stuff and us laughing about it on our TikTok.
She's literally, I'm gonna turn around and the couch is just gone. Chris will be like, what the fuck happened?
That's okay, we can show him this video.
Sorry guys, I had to pause for a minute. My giant dog is destroying my couch as we speak in the backyard. So
I'm not ready.
okay.
We are professionals.
Yes. So, yeah, I think you're gonna have to kind of break this friendship with him because he's not as important as your man, unless he's starting to be, but it sounds like no. But yeah, he's second and he has to go. He's disrespected your man and he's not somebody you want to ruin your relationship either.
I have a very interesting question because she didn't say anything about loving her boyfriend. Maybe you should just leave them both.
Yeah, go move in with your sister. We'll hook you guys up with a party vibe pack.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like if you like it's been a year, you guys have lived together for that long. If you're not in love with your boyfriend either, maybe it's time to say adios to him and the roomie.
Didn't we do an episode where it's like, are you meeting your relationship needs? Like it sounds like he was filling a lot of voids that your man wasn't getting you. And even though you're not attracted to him or stuff, it's still kind of like an emotional connection.
It is. I feel very emotionally connected to all of my friends, but with my guy friends, I have to set certain boundaries for.
Absolutely, especially if you are in a relationship, there are big boundaries. This guy sounds like he was straight courting you.
Yeah, no, for real. And then he was like, "I'm in love with you." Wah! Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, because you're a babe.
Yeah, exactly, because all our keepers are babes. But yeah, I would say just really evaluate both of those relationships and see if it's what you want. That's
Absolutely.
my best piece of advice. That, and let us know if we need to send you some vibrators. I mean, I got caught masturbating by my roommate.
I'm gonna need to hear this. I'm gonna need to hear what happened. Like, where were you?
In my bed. In my bed, I had TV on. She didn't come in my room or anything. So we have that shared bathroom, and usually I pay attention to see if the light's on before I do my buzz. And the light was off, and I was like in the middle of watching porn and buzzing, and the light popped on, and I was like, "There's no way out of this. She's heard it. It's fine." I'm gonna own it.
So I know Monique, she's super cool, but did you discuss it? You're just like, we're just not gonna even mention it.
Oh no, it happened last night. I haven't seen her since. So I'm not gonna mention it.
It'll come up casually and
she leaves so much earlier than I do in the morning.
That's the thing. I think it happened once when I was like in the bathtub and you were like, why didn't you just invite him in? It was like, because I had like a face mask on. It was bubble bath time. It was like.
Well, you and Chris is different. Like, me and Monique, I don't know about that. Yeah. I give all my friends sex toys, but
it's something very vulnerable in the moment. Like even me getting busted by my husband, it's like, oh, I should just be in here shaving and doing my face mask, but I'm not.
See, I don't know. Yeah, if I was doing a face mask, I guess. But like, if I like had a live-in partner and I was masturbating, I'd be like, "Want to join?" And if I caught them masturbating, I'd be like, "I'm not good enough."
I know the double standard, right? Exactly.
You want me to suck it?
Yeah. What are you doing? How dare you want to do anything without me? I know.
No, I think masturbation is very important for everybody. For real, though. Like that's a joke, but really, I think masturbation is very important. We all know I talk about mutual masturbation a lot and how I think it's very important in relationships. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to end on this. If you haven't had sex with your partner in a long time, because I have some friends that, quarantine made it so sex wasn't really happening, masturbate next to each other.
And can I say that is a point that one of my girlfriends that I did meet up with, I'm not going to call her out, but she's like, I'm just not feeling sexy. I don't want to have sex. I just don't. I do not want it. I don't feel sexy. And I remember I said, didn't you tell me like a few months ago that your vibrator broke? She's like, yeah. I was like, I brought you this. This is what you need, honey. Bring that libido back slowly, because like you said, even if you're not in a relationship, when you have a vibrator, it keeps you feeling sexual. So if you guys haven't tried one yet, there's a lot of people that haven't, shockingly.
Keepers 20.
Dirty or weird. Yeah, Keepers 20 at checkout, likeakitten.com, and we'll get a vibrator. It'll bring that beat back.
Bring the beat back and break up with people who aren't meeting your needs, and
lock the door. Be careful of falling into emotional relationships.
Be careful of falling into emotional relationships, and make sure the light's off.
That's right.
Until next time. Bye.
Oh, girl, that was so fun.
Yes, you guys rock. Catch us every Wednesday.
And for our monthly specialty podcast, please join our Patreon.
You'll get that the last Saturday of every month.
And if you rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, you can be entered into our super sexy monthly giveaway.
And if you want to share your voice on the show, you'll find everything you need to know at keepingitcasualpodcast.com.